Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Eric from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back again to my Forex Trading Plan 2022 April the 14th. Alright, so thank you guys. Hi, 你好 Trinidad. Well, how's life in London? And Bradley, 你们好 Fab Ida. Hi, Greg. Nice to see you here. Alright, Hubert. Okay, and company. Alright, so yes, well, today let us quickly jump into my MT4, right? Because yeah, I got a little bit of held up. Okay, so yes, get into our MT4, please. MT4. Thank you. Okay, right. Okay, so let's go. Right, so let's get into our analysis over here. What are we going to have for today? Right, before I start, guys, I have a program tonight. So remember, tonight GMT +8, 9 o'clock. So I will have a live session. Okay, also in Mandarin. Okay, so for consultation. All right. So yes. Okay. So now the next what we are going to do is AUDUSD over here. AUDUSD, right? AUDUSD over here. What we are going to look at now, AUDUSD, right? AUDUSD. All right. So MT4. Okay. Let me. Possible to Okay. Yes. How is it? Okay. Is it okay? Is the MT4 too small? Yes, this should be all right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, that's good. Okay, so yes. Okay, thank you. All right. So let's move AUDUSD. What do we have here for today? Well, AUDUSD, I'm looking at today. All right. Nice. Okay. I'm aiming on AUDUSD. Okay, a few currency that are going to aim for a selling. All right. So over here, let's see. Okay. So AUDUSD over here, as we can see from the support here. Okay, and now it's moving. It's moving as well. So over until here today, it has actually gone out of my bear zone here. So by looking at it moving out of my bear zone, it looks good, right? Okay, so yes, it's looking good. Now the thing is that I'm going to hold the mindset that since the trend is going for a bear, okay, but today looking at this part here, there's a little retracement. So it's still struggling at this area here, whereby the support is also very near over here, which created last week. Okay. So now it's still struggling in this area. So well, as we can see, this is one of the support that we are looking at. And now, okay. So what are we going to do is that if this support able to break with a new resistance below, okay, then we will be able to short. We'll be able to sell. Okay. So currently, okay, by looking at this, we are going to wait for the selling resistance to come. Okay. So I will prefer to wait for this to break the support. Then we will start the selling. Okay. So currently it is still being supported. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to leave this until maybe the second half of the day. Probably we may have a chance. All right. If it's actually retracing upwards, then forget about it. All right. Okay. So am I going to put this into my selling watch list? No, I shall not put this into my selling watch list first. Okay. Okay. So over here in Aussie franc, how about Aussie franc? Aussie franc over here, Aussie franc is still in our bear zone. So tentatively, after it hits on the support, and for the past 2 days, okay, last 2 days, it hits on the support, and now it's retracing upwards to look out for a resistance. So very likely, look carefully over here. All right, it may form a head and shoulder. Okay, when the head and shoulder comes, very likely it's going to break the support over here. All right. So in this case, I'm going to pay attention and wait for a while. Okay. All right. So now I'm not going to put Aussie franc into my selling watch list. For buyers, I would say that also no, because actually we are pretty near. We're pretty near to the resistance. Okay. So as we let me plot it out for you. This is the resistance over here around this area. Okay. Yep. My screen is flickering. What's wrong here? Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let me know if you cannot see the MT4. All right. So sorry about that. Okay, I go on. Okay. So over here, there's one resistance that we have to pay attention to, because this resistance it may okay cause going back, okay, and hits back to struggle a little bit for buyers as well. So just stay away first. Okay. So for Aussie yen, yes, we are still riding on the bull yesterday. Okay, despite the struggling, okay, the volatility yesterday we experienced, but it's still up there. Okay, it's still moving along the resistance area. Okay, it's still moving along the resistance area. Okay, so in this case, all right, over here, okay, over here, this area over here, it seems like trying to break the resistance, but yet it's being resisted. So they are still struggling here. So for me, when there's a struggling, I'm going to stay away. All right. Okay. So Aussie Kiwi. How about Aussie Kiwi? Okay. Aussie Kiwi here. Okay. Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi over here. This way. Okay. Aussie Kiwi. Aussie Kiwi. We are still now moving in the bull. Okay. Today we have a little retracement down here. So let's take a look. Is there a chance that it will change the trend? Well, so far there isn't any signal. Okay, so no clear signal for me to have a selling trade over here. So I would prefer not to do it. Okay, so I just stayed away. Okay, so I'm going to stay away for Aussie Kiwi as well. All right, so how about Aussie dollar? Aussie dollar. All right, Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar over here, we are still moving now in the bear. Okay, we are still moving in the bear. From the bear zone, it actually started to come down. So right now, I see that there's one resistance over here. Okay, as you can see, this area of resistance. All right, so let's check. Am I right? Okay, so yes, correct. Over here, there's a resistance. So Aussie dollar, we are actually in the bear zone. Okay, we're in the bear zone. However, today, there's a little retracement. Okay, there's a little retracement down up here. So currently, if I'm looking at this situation, okay, in this resistance, as you can see, previous support, okay, and this is the transition area. So Aussie dollar is actually going back. It's actually trying to go back into the transition area. When it hits on the resistance, it break out, and that will be the transition area over here. All right. So over here, if this one it hits on the transition resistance, okay, this is a transition area, and it hits on the resistance over here. If it's not breaking up, okay, then we will take a look whether it will come down for a selling. Okay. So this area, yeah, since we are in the bear, so probably today, since okay, let me see. Okay, so since for the 1, 2, 3 on the last 2 days, it has started a support here, started a support over here, and the support over here is actually now moving. Okay, it's now moving towards the resistance. So over here is reverse. No, sorry, it's not reverse. It's a retracement. So for this resistance, is to tell us whether the retracement is ending of the retracement, then it will start to sell back to the prevailing bear trend. So the support, very obvious, it is here. Okay, so we can see this is an area of support. Okay, that is today is going to have they may have about 70 pips of space for us to grab a profit. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so over here, then this part here, okay, this part here, and we are looking at this part that this is actually one of the part that we can take a look to sell. Okay, so Aussie dollar, this part here where we are selling, okay, remember this is a retracement. Okay, so it's a retracement trading for Aussie dollar. So as you can see, there are many stages in the selling cycle, okay, selling trend, where the first is the transition. Then now there's a retracement. Okay, along the way I will show you the different stages of a whole selling cycle. Okay, so right now is a retracement. So if we are going to sell on the retracement, we got to be very careful. Okay, because retracement means there's a lot of support below, so it's not easy, but if there's a chance to break the support to go further down. All right, so over here the firstly, okay, I'll be looking at hitting on the resistance first. Hitting on the resistance, then there's a chance to sell, then we will sell in this retracement trading. Okay, so this is Aussie dollar. All right, but I will urge that people who don't really know how to do retracement trading, I think you have to avoid it. All right. Okay, so for Euro Aussie, we are into the bull zone right now. This is a turbulence, a lot of turbulence zone. Okay, so over here, Euro Aussie, I will advise that currently I see that there may be not a good trade. There will be a chance to sell. Okay, but then again, okay, the resistance stands still the same. Okay, and the support is here. So I think you need a lot of patience to wait for it to hit on the resistance before you can even start selling. In this cycle of in this H1, we are looking out for a new cycle to sell. Correct. So a new cycle to sell over here. As you can see, there's a resistance right over here right now. Okay, this is the resistance here. So in this resistance over here, there may be a chance to sell, but if you can see, okay, we have about only 17 pips to 20 to 30 pips. So still possible, but it may be a short term. So please be very careful with Euro Aussie. Okay, that is one way that it will create a new cycle to sell. Okay, a new selling cycle over here. So you when it's creating a new selling cycle, you can try to grab it. Okay, and try to grab some along the way. All right, but take note of the support level. Okay, that is one thing that we should be looking out for. Okay. All right, so Euro Aussie, is it good for me to put this into my watch list? I will tentatively say no. All right. Okay, so Euro CAD. What about Euro CAD? Well, Euro CAD over here, as we can see, yes, as the trend going downwards. Okay, so now over here, it went up, creating a lower high, and that's a lower resistance coming down. So after coming down for 2 days, it hits somewhere on the support. Yeah, this is the support. So as you can see from this part, the retracement created a support, tested, and tested again. So now retesting this part here, it seems like quite tough. Okay, this support is quite tough. So EuroCAD to sell, I would say that we have about 30 pips to go to retest it. Okay, however, this is a support that stands still very strong. Okay, and there isn't any sign of a resistance lower here. Should I say here? But it doesn't look like one because the resistance over here tested and now it's going back here. Very likely this part here is not very, this resistance is not tough enough, I would say. Okay, it's not tough enough to sell. All right, so probably it will come back. Probably it will come back to test the resistance again. Well, maybe. All right, but once it breaks the resistance and have a buying signal above the resistance, that means it's gone. Okay, no more. Because over here, as you can see, it has retest a few times and set up a new support. If it can break the resistance with a new buying signal, that means it's breaking the resistance. No more selling. Okay, all right, for today. Okay, so I'm not going to put this into my list as well, so I'm going to skip this. All right, so Euro Pound, as usual, I'm going to skip Euro Pound. So Euro Yen over here is still riding on the bull. Okay, meeting up with the resistance. Well, is it going to sell? There may be a chance to sell along the way, but it's still in the bull. So I'm not going to touch this. All right, so Euro Yen it's too rocky. So I'm going to stay away from this. Be it is buying or selling. Okay, be it is buying or selling, I'm not going to touch this. All right. Okay, so now Euro Kiwi. Okay. What's going on with the screen, huh? Okay, let's okay, guys, I'm so sorry. Let me see. Okay. Will there be any? Yeah, okay, let's check. Okay, so let me check if this is better. Okay, so Euro Kiwi over here. Okay, Euro Kiwi. Right, Euro Kiwi. Right now, as we can see, the downward trend, and the lower resistance now is testing on the resistance, the previous lower resistance now. Okay, so over here, seems like the trend is going to change. Okay, it looks like there's a chance of changing over here. So as we can see, from right at the bottom, the support, it moves the way it hits on the higher support. After retesting a higher support over here, it's now moving upwards again. So this is a concrete support level that we are looking at, whereby this may be the time that is actually forming a very strong support to create a higher high. Okay, to create a higher high. Okay, all right. So okay, so over here, by looking at this part here, it seems like we are not safe to sell. Okay, it's not safe to sell anymore. So by looking at this part, and I would suggest that we should stay away first. Okay, we should stay away first. Okay, so yes, tentatively, by looking at this, yes, it's a staying away. I'm sorry, guys. Well, today we have a little technical glitch here, so I'm very sorry. I apologize for that. Okay, so hopefully everything should be okay. Okay, so let's see, Okay, let me. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me have a try here. Okay, so. Oh. Okay. So let's see. I apologize for the technical issue here, Okay, so yeah, Euro Kiwi I'm going to skip. Okay, so how about Euro Dollar? Euro Dollar over here. Yeah, Euro Dollar. Yes, Euro Dollar over here. It has been going down and down for a bear trend after retesting the support. Okay, after retesting the support yesterday, it has actually now zoom up again. Okay, so well, it's going to be a retracement. So I think for sellers, we got to stay away. As for buyers, well, probably you can take a look. Okay, so this is the, I think this is a place. Okay, let me see. Okay, so there's a resistance up here, over here, this part here. Okay, so this is the resistance over here, as you can see. The resistance created and now coming down again. And now going back to test the resistance. So Euro Dollar, I would say that probably we have to wait for the second half of the day. Because now it's retesting, it's a retracement to retest the resistance. So buyers can buy. You have about 18 pips. I think it is still quite tight. Okay, because this is a bear trend, and I would suggest not to buy. Sellers, be patient to wait for it to test on the resistance. Then probably you have a good chance to sell. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put Euro Dollar. Into our watch days, but this is for the second half of the day. Okay, most likely it's the second half of the day, Okay, all right. So let's see. How about Pound Aussie? Pound Aussie over here. Well, Pound Aussie. Okay, by looking at this Pound Aussie here, Pound Aussie now we are running strongly. Okay, from the bull, and it's setting up with a higher support. Continue the bull. All right, so continue the run, and let's see. One here coming back, touches, and there's a support, and now building up another support. So let's see where's the resistance that we are looking out for. I would say that this resistance, well, look at this and the support. So Pound Aussie is a bit tight, huh? Pound Aussie. So this is a bit tight. And now by looking at this, looks like it's going to test on the resistance unless there's three things that we have to take note, huh? One, if it's coming back, if Pound Aussie comes back to test on the support without breaking and it continue the buying signal, then it's going to be a buy. Okay. Second, if it hits on the resistance, okay, then it comes back. Okay, then we will trade along this area. Thirdly, if it breaks above the resistance, no more. Okay, no more selling. But buyers, please take note, and you are going to have a long run for the buy. Okay, all right, so that's for Pound Aussie. Okay, so let's move on to Pound CAD. So Pound CAD over here, Pound CAD after hitting on the support is also continue to move up. Okay, moving up here. Okay, so over here, by looking at this part here, let's see, is a retracement also. It's also another retracement. So this retracement, let's see where's the support level. Okay, there's a support level here. This support level has been tested, and now breaks. Well, this will become the resistance level. Wow, it looks like it's still very high up, huh? Okay, so basically, I would say that tentatively by looking at this, and this we're right in the middle of nowhere. There's no really a very clear directions. So, but the buying is possible. Okay, why the buying is possible is because, as we can see in the general view over here, support, higher support, creating a higher support, and now it's still moving up. If we are going to sell, okay, if there's a selling opportunity, bear this in mind that Pound CAD is in the trending of the bull. So very likely a support comes in, that means it's going to be another higher high. So for this case in Pound CAD, I would suggest that if we want to sell the support over here, and there's another one over here. Okay, so it's pretty tight. Okay, so I guess we have to give this a miss as well. Okay, so skip. Wow. Okay, I tell you why. Okay, I'll tell you why later. Okay, so Pound franc. Okay, Pound franc. Okay, hitting on the support, as you can see, retested and now going back. No more. Okay, no more. So right now, Pound franc, I would say that it's still good for buying. Okay, selling, probably we have to give a while. I would say that there will be a chance to sell. Okay, I would say that there will be a chance to sell. Okay, however, the chance to sell is to erase certain level of gains over here. All right, so after that, then they will start to continue with a higher support to continue the bull. All right, so that is Pound franc. So I'm gonna give this a miss as well. No, not my cup of tea. Okay, so Pound yen. Okay, Pound yen is still riding on the wave for the bull, and it's still going to the moon. All right, Elon Musk is still waiting for Pound yen. So I think yes, just leave this alone. Okay. Well, for buyers, can we buy? And I would say that if you want to buy, I would say that just take note of the resistance. Okay, just take note of the resistance level. Okay, so that you will be able to see. Okay, that this is a gauge of the number of pips that you can still take. Okay, it's about 18 pips. It's rather tight, huh? Okay, it's still very tight. So I'm gonna give this a miss too. Okay, how about Pound Kiwi? Pound Kiwi. All right. With this strike, and now we are meeting up with a resistance nearby. Okay, there's a resistance. Well, the resistance no change, so still there. So then now it's ending the retracement. So looks good. Well, Pound Kiwi is still in the bear trend. So this is the point. This is the point where it's very important, huh? If it's being reached, if if this resistance is being restricted, okay, that means to say there will be we need a long time of to create a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, correct? Okay, so I guess we have to wait. Okay, pound kiwi have to wait for a little while. All right, just be patient along the way. Yeah, you will see, and then you can start trading on that as well. All right, so how about pound dollar? Pound dollar. Well, pound dollar. Well, yesterday all the pound was being shoot, so shoot up and all meeting up with a resistance. Well, today is also quite tough. Okay, because I guess because of the tomorrow is Good Friday. Okay, so over here, before this and Monday is Easter, so it's a long holiday. So I guess many of them was actually trying their best to maintain a good record for the week, huh? Okay, so pound dollar. Okay, if it hits on the resistance here, okay, if it hits on the resistance here, without breaking, okay, then we may have a chance of 40 pips of space. Okay, 40 pips of space over here. All right, and let's wait. Pound dollar to hit on the resistance. Before it breaks the resistance, it starts to turn down, then we will have a chance to sell. Okay, so I guess probably we have to wait for a while. Huh? Okay, so pound dollar looks pretty good, but it's still a distant away. Huh? So probably it's going to be in the next session or the second half of the day. Okay, so yeah, so just keep this away first. All right. So let's see, how about dollar CAD? Well, dollar CAD over here. Dollar CAD yesterday, when it has a swing down over here, it touches the support. As you can see, it touches the support here. So today it seems like it's breaking down. Okay, so I guess it seems like there's a good chance. Okay, there's a good chance that there will be a selling signal if okay, there's a new resistance below the support. Okay, then it will in the H1, then it will create a new selling cycle to push it lower. Okay, so right now we are on the support. Okay, as you can see here, there's support over here. So the support over here, what we're going to plan for this dollar CAD over here is that make sure we break the support. Make sure we break the support with a new resistance below the support. Then we sell something like this. Okay, it looks very similar to this part here. Okay, all right. So dollar CAD, well, a dollar CAD, I guess is really good. We can pay attention to that. Okay, although yesterday has a very big fall, all right, but it doesn't mean that today on the support it will definitely go up. Okay, it has a chance, but may not. Okay, unless it breaks the support. Okay, so today, as you can see, we have a lot of currency pairs hitting on support and hitting on the resistance. Well, I think that is probably not easy to trade, huh? Okay, hitting on the resistance one is in the bull. Hitting on the support is in the bear. Oh, so tough. Okay, all right. So dollar franc is in the bull. So I want to search for a buy. So we're on the support now. Okay, buyers take note of dollar franc. Buyers, you can take note of dollar franc. Seller, for us, we stayed away. Okay, I'm going to stay away from dollar franc. Okay, so very clear cut. Dollar yen. So dollar yen, we are still riding on the bull. So today we have a little retracement in the bull market. You can see the red candle here. Okay, so probably there's another support here, which is also very near. Okay, so near to the support. Well, it's also a 30 pips, but we are in the bullish trend. We're in the bullish trend. So is it good to sell? I would guess no. All right, I'm going to give this a miss too. As you can see, are you overly conservative, with trading? Actually, not really over conservative, okay, but I would like to make it a way that it must have around 80% of this winning rate. Then I will pick up the trade. I will pick up the currency pair to sell. Okay, if not easy, huh? Okay, all right. So what's next here for this Bitcoin? Okay, Bitcoin over here. And Bitcoin over here, as we can see that we are looking out for this 42. Right? Okay, yesterday I was talking about this, right? So now the support. Where's the support? Sorry. The support is here. Okay. So the support is here. So we tested once, and like I say, yesterday we were around 40, and now we are at a 41. So we have about a bit more to go to reach 43. Okay, 43. Okay, 43 is still the targeted price over here. All right, 43 is about here. So I'm still looking out for 43. Okay, so I'm looking for 43 right now. So buying is possible for Bitcoin. Okay, like Rihanna, Leonard, not Leonard, sorry, Leo, Leonard. Okay, Leonard. Yeah, okay. And who is this? Roger, Leonard, Rihanna. Okay, and also Aiden. Okay, so buying. Okay, so take a good chance to buy. Okay, when they set up a new buying signal, a red green candle, then we can continue to buy for Bitcoin. Okay, so well, tentatively that's all for today. Guys, I'm so sorry for the technical glitch earlier on. Okay, throughout the session that have a little bit of delay. Well, anyway, whatever. Bear in mind, today is the 14th of April and tomorrow is the Good Friday. Am I right? Tomorrow is a Good Friday. So yeah, since tomorrow is a Good Friday, there will be a change in some of the trading hours. However, tomorrow, a lot of basically I would say, okay, except for US, because for people in the Asia, all right, US is still going on. Okay, still, because tomorrow is still on US Thursday. Okay, so yeah, but the rest of the currency pairs, I would say tomorrow is going to be a very flat day. Okay, it's going to be a very flat day. So it's a holiday for everyone. Okay, so yes, tomorrow I won't be having a analysis because it's so flat. So nothing to analyze, I guess. Okay, so we will all take a rest tomorrow, and Monday is also another holiday because it's Easter day, so it's also very flat. Okay, but for Monday, we can still trade with because with the market opening for US. Okay, so still all right, but I would say Friday we're off. We're gonna have an off day, and on Monday is gonna have an off day from my forex analysis. Okay, so I will be back on Tuesday. Right, I'll be back on Tuesday. Okay, so guys, remember to pay attention to trading today. Right. Oh yeah, for gold trading will close market. The market will be closed. Okay. So yes, the market will be closed tomorrow. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So I will say that this okay, okay. Yes. Let's see what do we have here. Let me sum up. All right. Sum up. I don't really like holiday. Whenever a holiday comes, is I don't have a chance to grab profit in the market. Okay, so well, today pay attention to Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, Pound dollar, and dollar CAD. Okay, so these 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 currency pairs because those in the trend of bull, we are in the resistance. Those in the bear, we are in the support. So I guess today is a challenge for your patience. Okay, so take note. Just today, I think the best strategy to trade within today, it will be a good day to scalp. Just scalp a 5 and go. Scalp a 5 and go. Please don't stay inside the market for too long. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's all for me. And I would like to wish everybody to have a good profit today. Bountiful of profit, many TP. Happy Good Friday and happy Easter Day. All right. Enjoy your long weekend. All right. So this is everything from ACS Learning Hub. See you next Tuesday. See you again, guys.